Hey guys, I'm giving you a little tour through the apple tree removal site. I had someone a good friend of mine who helped me because I just couldn't knock over my grandfather's apple tree. It was pretty big and the chainsaw that I have was just not strong enough, you know. I broke the chainsaw on the tree and yeah, sometimes when you meet your limits, you know, when you reach your boundaries, you need to you need to understand when you reach your boundaries, and I did this. And so, now this is the stump. I'm really sorry. My grandfather is probably pretty mad now in his grave. I'm sorry, Grandpa. It breaks my heart, honestly, and I'm not saying this just for the camera. It breaks my heart every time I've been looking to this tree in the last weeks, knowing that it needs to go. It was breaking my heart. And sometimes when you think about the relatives that have passed away, and you have these you think about what they would say, if they were still here. And I felt like my grandfather would understand and would want to support me being a cactus breeder and becoming one of the internationally working cactus breeders. There was no way I could have had this apple tree beside my greenhouse without it being damaged. You can I would have had an eye on every apple. So yeah, unfortunately the apple tree's gone now. In my head I spoke with my grandfather, and I promised to plant 3 new apple trees on the ground. Maybe in 50 years my grandkids or whoever it is, my family will see the trees that I planted and maybe axe them. You never know, right? But at least I'm doing my part to undo the damage that I'm doing. I feel for every tree that I'm knocking over here, but they take away so much light, and you can do nothing. Like, I'm showing you the area here. These are the next ones that I will remove, because these are pests. These are invasive trees. These are robinia trees. They are like acacia trees, and they produce millions of seeds and have root offshoots that travel through half the garden. So these will go to. And yeah, here's the remnants of the apple tree. Again, it breaks my heart. Don't think I'm saying this just so, it's just terrible. But my grandfather would have understood, would have understand. So yeah, that's a lot of apple wood. I really gotta look into this and see what to do with it. It's probably too good to burn it. So a friend of mine said these might be really, really valuable, but I don't really want to make money with it. Maybe if I can just get a little bit more to go into this construction side, I might sell them away, but I'll probably not. I don't know what I'll do with them. They are too big for me to move them around anyways. So yeah, and now the side is much sunnier. At this time of day there isn't much sun yet, but it's starting to happen now. As soon as the sun is past this oak, so yeah, this is the whole thing. And now I will continue with the work for the construction side. I wanted the tree to be removed before I start building the greenhouse, because you never know how these trees fall, and it would have already been enough if one branch hits the greenhouse. I don't want to take any risks here. So yeah, and This is the ground. I ordered 500 kilos of gravel, and I realized it's by far not enough. So I'll probably have to order another 500 kilos this week. Then I'm pretty much done with everything, you know. Then I can start with the construction of the actual greenhouse, which is the least problem, you know. As long as the ground is even, it's not that big of a deal, you know. These things are very well done, very well made construction sets that are made to last and made to last long. But you just need to put them on an even surface. If the ground is crooked, you don't get all the plates inside. They don't fit anymore, you know. And that's what why I'll take greater care to have an even surface with this greenhouse. With the first one, we ran into substantial problems because the ground was so crooked. So yeah, guys, I'll probably go inside and cry a little bit because of our tree. But yeah, I'll definitely take a break. I need it now. Okay, guys, take care. Bye.